Hello to you. I'm Christel Bell, investigator for the Let ABC15 No team. And we are excited to bring to you this topic as we get ready for our phone bank next week. I'll give you the details on that coming up in just a moment. But we're talking about auto issues right now because that is a big topic that we often see. The Let ABC15 No team receives dozens of emails and phone calls about repair issues, auto issues, car buying issues. And so we wanted to address this topic today. So we're so excited that we have an expert with us today, Mr. Henry Vorderbruggen. He's with Hammer Law. Thank you so much for being with us today. And you're going to be with us for the phone bank. And again, I'll give those details once we wrap this up. But we wanted to just try to dive into this topic because so many people reach out to our team having issues with auto, man. It's crazy to me some of the things that I hear. And just kind of I guess the first question is kind of tell us a little bit about you and kind of your background. How did you get into, lemon law?
Yeah, it was a strange journey for me. I never thought I would be doing lemon law.
Yeah.
Most people have never heard about lemon law. I hadn't heard about lemon law even after law school. So just kind of found it, it was my first job and fell in love with it,
Mm,
right away. And just the consumer advocacy part of it and helping people. We also don't have to charge our clients, which I really enjoy. There's no billing and that kind of thing that most attorneys have to deal with. So I was a partner at a big lemon law firm. Then I opened my own practice about 4 years ago.
Oh, wow. Awesome. That's incredible. Okay, so I think the biggest question is people really need to understand when we talk about lemon law, there's different aspects of it here in Arizona. And one of it is understanding how lemon law pertains to new car buying, new vehicles. And then there are some other rules that apply for used car vehicles. So let's understand lemon law as it pertains to the protection for consumers in new cars. Yeah, and how does that law work?
Well, in Arizona, the statute doesn't distinguish between new and used.
Mm,
There is a used car lemon law in Arizona that's mostly designed for, older vehicles. It's 15 days or 500 miles, whatever comes first. You have to have major breakdowns. It's all against the dealership. It's completely different than a new car lemon law claim.
mhm.
New car lemon law claims can apply to used cars, but it has to be within the statutory period, which is 2 years or 24,000 miles, whatever comes first. So let's say you buy a lightly used car, but it's still within that time period. You could still qualify for a new car lemon law claim.
Hmm. And so, what do people typically? What are some of those common? And what's the defects? What are some of those issues that they have to have with their vehicle in order for it to qualify?
Well, I always tell my staff when we're looking at clients and new leads that come in, the first thing that we look at is essentially, is it a warranty defect? Was it covered under the original manufacturer's warranty? And that's important because lemon law claims pertain only to the manufacturer, not to the dealership, not to a third party extended warranty. Those claims are treated more like insurance. So, in order to actually qualify for the lemon law, you have to have manufacturer covered warranty work.
So that's a big deal, and normally a lot of people get that confused because they think that it's under the dealership. Am I correct?
Absolutely. So we ask, hey, do you have a warranty? They say, yes, I do. What they actually mean is an extended warranty, and that's not the same thing.
So explain the difference between the extended warranty and the manufacturer's
So
warranty.
the manufacturer warranty, if you buy a new vehicle, that always comes with the vehicle. Most lightly used vehicles will, even if they're not certified, will still have some manufacturer warranty coverage remaining. Just depends on the different brand, right? So different companies offer different warranties. Some are, 10 years, 100,000 miles. Most are shorter than that. Most are just 3 years, 36,000 miles. That's your standard bumper to bumper coverage. And then you'll have a longer powertrain coverage, usually like 5 years, 60,000 miles. That's pretty standard.
Gotcha. Okay. So then when we talk about some of the issues that we've seen, and we'll get into some of the topics that we pulled a couple of emails to kind of help folks too. Um, Understanding consumer fraud versus lemon law. A lot of times people get those confused, something that the dealer may have hidden about the vehicle. That is considered consumer fraud, not under lemon law. So kind of explain the difference between those.
Yeah, exactly. So fraud deals with the point of sale. It's usually against the dealership where there's some sort of, you know, fraud or some sort of misrepresentation at the point of sale. Lemon law claims are based on manufacturer defects that are covered under the warranty. So there has to be repairs, has nothing really to do with fraud. It just has to do with, hey, I bought something as a warranty and now it's been in the shop over and over again, or it's been in the shop over 30 days. I want my money back.
And people have the right to, when that happens, it's several things. It's refunds, it's replacement, or it can be a little bit of both.
Yeah, so the way the lemon law is designed, it gives the consumer two options. It's replacement or repurchase. A lemon law replacement in Arizona is a no-cost swap. So it's kind of like a trade. You're going to get a brand new vehicle, but it's much better for financially for the consumer because there's no depreciation charged. So there's no mileage fee, there's no depreciation. You get full credit for the MSRP of the vehicle that you bought, and you get to swap that out for a brand new vehicle. The other option is repurchase. That's definitely the more popular option among our clients because most people, they have a bad experience with the vehicle. They just want their money back. They want to go buy something different. That's understandable. So that's what the lemon law provides for. In terms of a repurchase, the only thing about that is they are allowed to charge you a mileage fee. So the consumer, you're never truly made whole under the lemon law. If you have high mileage, repurchase might not still be a good deal for you, even if we get you everything that the law affords. But for most people, if you have, relatively low miles, it's not going to be a high fee. You're going to get back all your money. You're going to get your loan paid as if you paid it off yourself. So it'll actually improve your credit. So
Okay.
at the end of the day, it ends up being a really good deal for most people.
You know what? I never thought about that. That is true. That's a great point to bring up. Okay, so here's the deal. It's easy for us to say, okay, I have a lemon. This is not working. I've been in the repair shop. But there's actually steps that folks need to take. Consumers need to really, do their homework, do their research. So let's kind of walk through some of the points. What do they need to do? Do they need to keep receipts, keep track? Like, what do they need to do so that they can have all of the evidence to support their claim? Because that's important.
Absolutely. And what I always tell people is, look, the lemon law is there to protect you, but it only works if you take advantage of it, and that's the thing. So if you don't use it, you lose it. And if you go past the deadline, there's no way to go back in time. So there's very strict statute limitations deadlines. It's important that you contact an attorney right away and go through this process and figure out what your rights are because too many people, they just don't make that phone call and they just get taken advantage of that way.
Wow. Okay. All righty. So let's put you on the spot here, Henry. Let's do this. We pulled a couple of emails from some viewers who have emailed us about their issue, and hopefully they can tune in and we will be able to kind of give them some advice and help them with this. So this particular email came from David. It came from a Honda dealership. I won't say it right now, but he was sold a 2021 Hyundai Sonata with 40,000 miles. And 3 days later, it wouldn't turn on. No technician from four dealerships or any Hyundai reps knew what the issue was. And after 7 repairs, the problem still persisted. But the sales manager told me he said some questionable words, out of luck, unless I wanted to trade the car back in and eat $7,000 in negative equity. What do you think about this?
Yeah. What's his name again?
This is David.
David's in a tough situation,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So when you buy an older vehicle,
Yeah.
again, in Arizona, it's 2 years or 24,000 miles. And that clock starts when the first owner takes delivery, not when you buy it used. So, first thing that pokes out to me, it's a 2021. Unfortunately, lemon law, that ship sailed for him even before he bought it. Now, it could be a used car lemon law claim.
Okay.
Again, those are different sorts of claims. It's harder to qualify under the used car lemon law than it
Okay.
is the new car lemon law. And there's really strict deadlines. So 15 days, 500 miles, that's it. He's had a number of repairs. He's going to be past that deadline, unfortunately. And after the deadline's passed with an older vehicle,
Yeah.
there's just not a lot of recourse.
Yeah, but I have to ask you because in some cases, when we talk about the lemon law, it says, they can make the repairs within a reasonable time. He says he's had 7 repairs. What constitutes as reasonable time? That law is very, very vague in that aspect to me.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of there's ambiguity in the statute that the manufacturer, the dealerships, they take advantage of against the consumer all the time.
Hmm.
One thing to keep in mind with used car claims is that time period that the consumer has, the 15 days,
Yes.
that is told, which means it doesn't run for any period where the dealership or a repair shop has possession of the vehicle. So, if you have an issue, you take it back within the first 15 days. It's in the shop for a month. All those extra days, they don't count against the consumer, only the days where they actually have it.
Okay.
So he would have needed to take advantage, contact an attorney, go through the state attorney general's office, some sort of formal action a lot earlier. At this point, it's probably too late.
Okay. So let's talk about that too, because you mentioned something that's important to me. And I always try to stress you file a complaint, no matter how big, no small, file a complaint with
Hmm.
the attorney general's office because you never know. I've found out, or I always try to stress, you never know who else may have had an issue with that particular dealership or that car. File a complaint.
Absolutely. And even if it doesn't help your particular situation, like you said, bringing that to the attention of the state attorney general is important because they will do an investigation potentially,
Hmm.
and take some action against the manufacturer that could help other people.
Yeah. All righty. Okay. So that was David's issue. Let's go to this one. This is Sharon. Let me see. Sharon said this was another car buying dealership. She said they have a 72-hour no hassle exchange. My 84-year-old mom and I brought the vehicle back to exchange it, and they would not honor their hassle free exchange. She was there in more than enough time, and they flat out would exchange. They then proceeded to sell her another car, letting her believe that they were exchanging it. She gave them the cashier's check for $25,000, and we thought everything was fine. Then she got the paperwork saying she owes $30,000 for the car she just paid cash for. It's
Oof.
all messed up. We filed a complaint with the attorney general. Good job. The governor, the BBB, we've called the corporate office. We've tried lawyers. Everything says we'll file your complaint. Everyone says we'll file your complaint, and that's it. My mom's out $50,000 total, and nobody is helping. She's the most honest person you'll ever meet. Oh my gosh, everything by the book, and they took advantage of her. Tell us your thoughts on that one.
We get calls like that almost every day.
Yeah.
And it's part of the reason we do what we do,
Mm-hmm.
is to try and help, the people that we can. And at the end of the day, we can't help everyone. And it really is heartbreaking to see how they take advantage of elderly people that, don't speak English very well, women. When you go down to the dealership, there's still those sort of, things that people are up against. And the dealers will every single time do what's best for them. That's the thing I continue to remind people. If you've got somebody at the dealer that you think is your friend,
Yeah.
trust me, I can tell you they are not your friend. They'll
Hear that?
the
Okay.
only thing they're looking out for is themselves.
Wow.
And they will tell you what you want to hear.
Uh-huh.
They'll tell you they're making you a great deal. Really, all they're doing is padding their pockets and taking advantage of you, moving your money from your pocket to their pocket.
So okay, so Henry, so now we've got this situation here. Let's help some other folks so that they're not in this situation. When you go in to do your car buying experience, what do you recommend the consumer do before going in? We know research is top. That's key, right?
Mhm.
But what else should you go in with the mindset of understanding they're not looking out for me, they're looking out for themselves. Probably say that's number two, probably number one if you ask me. But what other things should we keep in mind when we walk into that dealership and try to make this deal?
Yeah, I mean, there's a number of things to keep in mind. I mean, even when you're buying a new vehicles break down too.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to have a third party inspect your vehicle before you make a big purchase like that. There's services out there, they'll mobile mechanics, and they'll come out to you. They'll come out to the dealer and perform the inspection. That way you get your own, independent inspection done of the vehicle. Even a new vehicle, it's important to have that done for peace of mind. The other thing is, review the documentation at your pace. A lot of times you go into the dealership, they have a sales process that is designed to wear you out, right? There's a reason it takes 12 hours to buy a car. And it's not because it actually takes 12 hours. It's because they want to incrementally wear you down. So by the time they push that stack of papers over to you, you're just going to sign, sign, sign. Just get me out of here. I just want to go. And so many people fall for that trap.
I'm so
Whatever
glad you said that.
whatever documentation they give you, take it home. spend sleep, that old expression, sleep on it.
Hmm.
Have somebody else look at it. You can have an attorney or a third party take a look and help you negotiate these deals. You don't have, they will pressure you to make that decision on the spot. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say if that's a red flag to me. If they are wanting you and pressuring you to sign right away, and you're saying, "Hey, let me get some time to think about this. Let me look this over," and they're pressuring you,
Leave
red flag.
right away.
Okay, good job. I love that. That's great. All right, let's see. We got one more here. Um, I hope that helps Sharon. Let's see. Lindsay here sent us this one. Um, this is a car repair issue, basically about some tires. Local family reports multiple tire separations at 18,000 miles. Our family purchased some four Falcon tires for our truck, all of them from the same production batch, about 18,000 miles. One tire suffered catastrophic tread separation and blowout, damaging the vehicle. A second tire split. A third tire now separated. Three tread separations out of four tires at low mileage raises some serious safety concerns. The company did replace two tires, paid for initial damage. The process took months. After the third failure, they were offered only 75% coverage despite the documented pattern. So we believe people need to be aware of these potential safety risks and check their tire DOT codes carefully. I think that's a good one too. They want the tires replaced with a safer brand and reimbursement.
Yeah, again, tough situation.
Yeah.
Tires typically are not covered under manufacturer warranties.
Really?
So yeah, I mean that's a wear and tear item.
Yeah.
So and especially if you have aftermarket tires, it's certainly not going to be covered under the manufacturer's warranty.
Okay.
So any sort of liability that third party tire company or the shop that installed those tires,
Hmm.
it would be based on negligence or other factors having nothing to do with a lemon law claim.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I know that's a big deal, but I would also recommend Lindsay would take it DOT, but I will also inform the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration about this too, because this becomes a safety concern. Because it may be recalls, maybe they have received complaints about these particular tires and batch from other places across the country. So I would recommend reaching out to NHTSA to file a complaint to see if they can investigate this as well, because it definitely is a safety concern. That's just what I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, with the Attorney General and NHTSA,
Yeah.
file those complaints. That's the way we let the government and these agencies know that there's an issue to help other people.
Yeah, for sure. I thank you. That's great. Great stuff. What are you seeing? You told me we were talking before. A lot of times you are just getting just cold calls from people who need help. What are you seeing and in those calls, and what people are complaining about?
I think for the most part, people just feel very taken advantage of. When you spend this much money, because vehicles are not cheap. Even used vehicles cost a
Yeah,
lot of money nowadays.
especially
So
now. Yeah,
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 so people, when you pay that much money for something, it's not like you expect nothing to go wrong. Sometimes things go wrong, but when things go wrong, people expect to be taken care of and treated right and treated fairly. And what they find is that's not usually the case.
yeah.
The same dealer that was all smiles and shaking their hand when it was time to buy the vehicle, now when they come back, they're treated more like an inconvenience. And that's because the dealer, they don't make their money in the repair shop. They make their money on the sales floor. So, when it comes to getting warranty work done, the important thing to remember is that you have advocates, you have people that can be in your corner, but you need to take advantage of those resources.
Hmm.
It's not all up to you to make these decisions. You need to seek out the help and the guidance. Firms like mine, there's other agencies out there that help
Yeah.
consumers, and too many people feel like it's all on them to do these things. Go out and get help. Seek the help that you need to get the right advice.
Yeah, for sure. Reach out to you. Reach out to Let ABC if you know. If you have a question, we can get in contact with you to ask you that question, to relay the information. That's what we're here for, and that's what we want to do is help as many folks as possible. I want to get this last question in because we were talking about this and they're telling us to wrap up. But what is one of the biggest things? Like, what do people need to be doing now? We often associate this time of the year, people get their tax refunds. Maybe they want to put a down payment on a car, purchase a car. What should folks be focusing on now? And we were also talking about as the seasons change, as it begins to get hotter, what do folks need to watch out for?
Yeah, so summer is always our busiest time of year in Arizona. Air conditioners and just a lot of components with vehicles aren't designed for the heat. And as you see the heat starting to rise earlier and earlier, those issues start becoming more prevalent. So, what you want to do is if you have an issue, the most important thing is that you take it to the shop right away. You get proper documentation every time you take it to the shop. A lot of times, if you take it, they don't find anything or they don't do any work, they won't give you paperwork. Well, that's the evidence that you need to prove your case. Otherwise, it's your word against theirs. So document, document, document. If you have issues, you've got to write it down.
Absolutely. Henry, thank you so much. Valuable information. We're glad you're here to share with us. I want to give you the information on the phone bank we're preparing for next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we're going to have that phone bank. You can call in if you have an auto repair issue, any type of auto issue, a warranty question, lemon law question. You can call the phone bank. We're going to give you the number closer to that date. We'll have the phone lines open from 5 to 7 p.m. Again, that's next Wednesday. We'll have our auto phone bank. You'll get a chance, an opportunity, hopefully, to call in and talk to this man here who knows his stuff. So you can ask him any questions. We have auto repair. We're talking about auto repair. Again, lemon law questions, warranty questions, tire questions, anything that it pertains to auto. You're having an issue with a dealership. They're not calling you back. These are the times now to get those questions answered for free. So again, next Wednesday, that phone bank will happen 5 to 7 p.m. We'll give you the number closer to that phone bank time. But again, we thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Let ABC 15 know.